Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be looking at this new zoo I've been working on, again, still Rocky Springs Zoo, and another relocation, this time to Madison, Wisconsin. But this time I've actually finished a section. The section that I have finished is South America's Jaguar Trail, and all this is South America. The entrance is still going underway, which I won't showcase much of today, but I just want to focus on this section, which we will be touring today. But yeah, so we'll start right here. This is the South American Discovery Center. This is inspired off of animal encounters from Houston Zoo. Really beautiful, really cool. Get some butterfly species. I don't know if these guys are bug, they probably are bug, but we have a few species in here. We have blue morphos, we have Colombian postman butterflies, and we have monarch butterflies. So yeah, it's very simple little exhibit, but it works perfectly in my opinion. Really love the way this turned out. Anyways, we have the first animal in the zoo that was donated by another zoo. This was donated by the Scottsdale Zoo, but I put Scottsdale Zoological Society. This is a South American snapping turtle exhibit, which is really cool. Really love the way. Again, as I'm going to say with the majority of these exhibits, love the way they turned out. But yeah, so that's snapping turtle. And then over here we have the green tree python. Emerald tree boa. My fault. I get them confused. They look really similar. But yeah, the emerald tree boa exhibit. She's stuck, but yeah. Yeah, they have names. I think this guy was named like Rex or no. This was like I forgot his name, but he had a name and the lore. This was Leslie, who was found in a cardboard box on the side of a road, apparently. But yeah, that's that. Let's look. Let's look over here. This is the Black Cayman exhibit. It was donated by Willowport Zoo, which is a really cool zoo. But yeah, so according to the zoo lore, he was trafficked, caught by a poacher to be like turned into like a purse or something. I don't know, but he's going to be turned into like some kind of taxidermy. And Willowport Zoo jumped in and saved him, and he lived in Europe for a good while of his life, and now he lives in this zoo right now. But yeah, really cool. The owner of Willowport Zoo helped me build this. But yeah, so anyways, this is the pale-throated three-toed sloth and golden lion tamarin exhibit. The only problem I have with this exhibit is that they're always despawning, and eventually I plan to move these guys out of here, and then probably put two exhibits instead of one big exhibit, which will probably be yellow and green anaconda. These guys will probably be moved into like children's zoo in the near future. But yeah. Anyway, over here's our Oscar fish. Tank, really cool. And then we have the, what is this? Goliath bird eater. There it is. Yeah, some of these terrariums are really nice, but then some of them have problems that I don't like. Like, this is cool. This is cool too, but I wish it was like a little more, I don't know, crammed, but whatever. Red belly piranhas, I think they are on the other side. Yeah, they're all over here. They all get stuck over here. Yeah, they're all trying to go in the single block, but they're all like stuck here. So I don't know. Anyways, we have the Door. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but we have the Door Bigney Slider. It is a really cool South American turtle. But this was also built by Coral. Really cool. Pinocchio lizard. And then we have the something glass frog. Fleischmann's glass frog. I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah. It's probably one of my least favorite exhibits in the Discovery Center. But it's okay, it works. And then over here we have the red-tailed catfish exhibit, also made by Coral. Really nice, but eventually I might come back to this and add more leaves and stuff to make it a little more like the piranhas. Anyways, moving on, we have the green iguana. It's a male because it has the basking colors that a male would have when they're getting ready to mate. But yeah, it's really cool. We have Dowden's vine snake. I think that's how you pronounce it. Dowden's. I don't know. Some kind of vine snake from South America. Very nice. Then we have the Peruvian deadleaf lizard. And then we have the tiger wandering spider. I think it's still in here. Yeah, it's back there. I don't know if you can see it. It's back there. Guatemalan tiger rump. And yeah, that's it for the Discovery Center. I would have added a lot more if I had enough space and if I had more motivation, but yeah, that's really much it. Anyway, over here is the entrance to, well, the official entrance to South America's Jaguar Trail. The other one is over there, but we'll probably see that once we are along here. But yeah, so we have this little bird complex. We have 3 species of bird in here. We have the golden conure, these guys, northern toko toucan, and we have the Quaker parrot. These are all made by another one of my friends named Mile Laniak. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering your name, but yeah, I really love the way these turned out. They're really cool. And then we are on the first part of South America. Phase 1 is the tapir loop. This will loop around back to there, but you'll see it as we go. But yeah. Anyways, over here is a kind of easy to miss exhibit. It's the bald uakari, and they are positioned far away because if they are close to the path, they will get self-injurious behavior, which means they'll self-harm themselves if they get too stressed, which we don't want that. We don't want that to happen to the zoo. But that's why they're far away. I will, of course, since this is a tour video, I will get closer. These guys are from, I forgot the add-on name. It's like some endangered fauna, I think. I don't know, some kind of add-on. But these guys are from 500 plus, and I forgot what these guys are from, but they're from some kind of add-on. But anyways, we have tortoise. Let me turn it to days. There we go. So you can see better now. Let me just go back to this so you can get a better view of the uakaris. Cool. But yeah. Anyways, this was the Redfoot tortoise exhibit. These guys used to be in the Discovery Center with the tamarins and the sloths, but I decided it was better because I wanted to fill this space up with something. And yeah, so it's a very simple exhibit, but it's really beautiful. I love the way this turned out. Really, really sweet. And it's very, very simple for tortoises. But yeah, I think we have 3 in here. 2 of them are back in the backstage area. I could be wrong, but let's check. Yeah, 1 in there. Don't know where the other one's at. It's probably somewhere. You'll probably see it. 1. It either despawned or it's just hiding really well. But yeah, we have over here is the main animal of the tapir loop. It is the Baird's tapir. This was a really cool exhibit, even though it took me quite a while to plan what I wanted to do. We have a little waterfall over here that comes down into this little lagoon area or pond. I don't know what you want to call it. But yeah, they're both down here. They're stuck down here. I don't know why they don't move out of the way or move when they can, but they like to hang out here. But yeah, so yeah, we have a little waterfall, a little area for them to cross the river, and this goes back. I'm thinking eventually to like, so no, this would be like there'll be like a pump in here somewhere that would like take the water back to this waterfall, and there'll be like another pump right here that takes the water down here. But it's a little design idea I had, but I love the way this turned out. And yeah, over here is the squirrel monkey exhibit. This was built by my good friend Bias. Really love the way this turned out. I don't know if they're still here. Yeah, they get stuck in the fences, so they're kind of hard to see. But yeah, this was built by my good friend Bias. Really cool. Yeah, I think we have 3 or 4 in here. Yeah, we have 4 in here. And it's the backstage area, so that's that. Anyways, over here is one of my most all-time favorite exhibits that I've made. It is the Ocelot. This was the one from, it's the same one from the Desert Dome in the old zoo. Check out that video if you haven't already. But this is the Ocelot exhibit. I do not know where it's at. It's always on the floor, which kind of bums me out because I always wish it would just like climb up here. Kind of a tall exhibit, but they're arboreal, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. But the Ocelot is in here somewhere. It just hides really well. Or just despawned. One or the other. But let's go in the actual exhibit to see. That's probably why I got out. I think I left the door open by accident, but since this is a tour video, I will spawn another one. Ocelot. Right here. This is from Weird But Cute. Frick! I spawn all the freaking babies. Really don't like about Ocelots that when they sometimes spawn with babies and the babies are deformed in this because I don't know, problems. Because this new better Ocelot bugs out the regular Ocelot. But yeah, there's the Ocelot. Don't know why I left the door open. It's probably under this ground somewhere. I don't know. Let me check. Yeah, it's not here. If it was here, then I would have seen it. But maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll find it like lurking around the zoo occasionally. But yeah, very nice Ocelot exhibit. I really love the way this turned out. And we have the backstage area. This is from a painting add-on that I use with my computer. My computer is the main account in this world, and it's this dot right there. That's my main account. I don't know why they're shooting fireworks outside. If you can hear them, I'm sorry. But they are shooting fireworks outside, even though 4th of July was like days ago. So I don't know the point. But yeah, over here is the ring-tailed Coatamundi. Very cool exhibit. I think my friend Bias built this for me. Well, helped me build, but it's really cool. There's one right there. This used to have plants. I might get rid of the grass because it's kind of annoying. But I could put some like flowers here maybe and like make it a little cleaner. But yes, the Coatamundi. If we go back here, we have the Coatamundi and Uakari backstage areas. This is for the Coati. Very sweet. And this is the Uakaris. I'm pretty sure it's similar in design. Yeah, it's kind of similar in design, but they have more stuff to climb on. But moving on, we have a this is the end of the tapir loop, and this loops around to the bird complex and the Discovery Center and where the entrance will be. But this is the James and Andean Flamingo exhibit. Really sweet enclosure. It took me kind of like 30 minutes or 40 minutes to build. But very, very cool. Does the job well done. And I'm really happy with how this flamingo exhibit turned out. We have 12 of each species in here. I don't know why you can open them. That's weird, but yeah, it's flamingos. Anyways, moving on, we are headed towards phase 2. This is not phase 2 officially, but we have the 9-banded armadillo exhibit right here. But yeah, this is really nice. Really, really cool. There's one right there, and the other one is probably back here somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, it's back here. And these guys are always hiding, so they're kind of hard to see, like, while on the path. But that's kind of like how zoos are in real life. You don't see them, or you do. But yeah, so that's that. This loops around, and this will loop around to there. But we are on the second phase of South America, the barrel loop, the barrel loop part of it. And this is the first exhibit that I added here, the guinea pigs. I know, probably better on a farm area, but I needed something to like clear the space with. And guinea pigs were originally from South America, if you didn't know. I don't know where all the foliage went. I think they ate it somehow, or like destroyed it. But we have one there, and that one's name is Rex, I think. This one's name is um, either Lily or Dahlia. And then the other one is probably in the backstage area hiding. But yeah. Moving on, we have one of my all-time favorite exhibits in the whole zoo. The giant anteater. I still have to add signs for these, which I have not had the time to do it, or I just either forgot about it. But this is the anteater exhibit. Really cool. Probably one of the only dead. This is one of the two only dead trees. I mean, only. Damn. One of the two only custom trees in the zoo as of right now. I kind of based this off of like a dead oak tree, but yeah, we have some termite mounds. My friend Bias helped me cook this up. This is really nice. I might close this off because they're not supposed to be able to go like inside for now. But yeah, we have two, a male and a female. I'm pretty sure this one is the male, and this one's the female, or probably the other way around. But I think they were also in a poaching incident. But yeah, next to that is another one of my favorite exhibits. It is the spectacled bear exhibit. This is the main animal of the bear loop, if you haven't figured out already. This was based off Metro Park Zoo's bear exhibits. And there's the other custom tree. This pine tree I made is kind of custom too. Not as good as this one, but still custom nonetheless. Let's jump the fence real quick. Let's jump to the exhibit so you can get a better look. This is supposed to loop around. I've never seen the bear actually use this area. It's usually like along the coast or in the water. And I don't think it can go back to the path area. Well, go back to the cave. This is where it usually should like sleep probably. Let me turn back to the day real quick so you can get a better view. But yeah, let's see there. Anyways, behind me is the maned wolf exhibit. Very simple little exhibit I made. Oh, these are more custom trees too. I keep forgetting. These guys aren't like as important as the other one. You could probably kind of see them along this path as you're walking, but they're kind of hidden away by the tall grass and plants and all that. But yeah. Forgot what I was gonna. Yeah, over here is the northern crested caracara or caracara. Don't know how the name is pronounced for this bird. But yeah, so this was supposed to go in a children's zoo exhibit, but I needed something to put right here. And yeah, I like this exhibit, even though it's really simple, but it works really well in my opinion. If I'm being completely honest, there's the caracara. This is based off of those pheasantry kind of exhibits, like with the box. But anyway, here's another viewing of the maned wolf. Yeah, this is a really cool exhibit. Does the job well done, and it's really simple, but I still love how it works perfectly. Anyways, over here's another little loop. This is the Patagonia Mara. I do not like how this exhibit turned out. It's okay, but there's definitely exhibits that are better than this. We have two. They should be able to go back here, but I didn't build the inside, and I don't plan on doing the inside right now. Because I just wanted to get this exhibit done. I just wanted to get these guys out of the way. But, yeah, so that's that. That's the last view we'll get of the main wolf exhibit for this video. And this is the end of the bear loop too. This is blocked off by foliage. I don't know. But we are officially on the last loop and part of South America. This is the Jaguar loop. And this is another exhibit I do not like, but it's okay. This is the Colombian white-faced capuchin monkey. Now that I look back at it, it's not as bad as I remember it being, but it's still not a build that's gonna make me like gasp because of how beautiful it is. But I love the way it looks. But at the same time, there's still some stuff that could be better to change the overall build. I don't know what's a stick here. It's a stick, but anyways, moving on, we have an exhibit that definitely makes up for the last two, the Patagonia Mara and the Capuchin monkey. This is the black howler monkey. There are supposed to be 5 in here, but unfortunately they take damage. But there are barriers, but they still die from fall damage. But I really love the way this turned out. My friend Bias helped me make this, and it looks really cool. And I think we can still see the backstage area. I need to add a path that connects to the guest path. But yeah, the capuchin monkey and howler monkeys, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for the howler monkey. I don't know why I'm getting these two mixed up, but yeah. We'll look at this in a sec, but we have like this little food area, like where there'll be like a guy selling food. It's like a little picnic area, kinda. Where you can like eat stuff. They'll probably have like traditional South American food, like pupusas and other stuff. Pretty good, like South American stuff. And we have the capybara exhibit. This was based off the flamingo exhibit. If you can't tell, it's really it's built similar to how this was. And yeah, I don't have like any big words to say for this exhibit, but it's still really nice, like the little waterfall. But yeah, we'll come back to this later. This is the final part of the Jaguar loop. And this is the Hawatson exhibit. I don't know why it says, what the frick does it say Jaguar? I literally put Hawatson. Just saying Hawatson. But yeah, the Hawatson exhibit, I do not know where it's at. It's right there. It's having a spasm. But really love the way this turned out. It's, again, really simple, but it's really nice. Anyways, this loops back here. I was eventually gonna add trees here, but I'm still thinking if I should add like stuff for like restaurants and gift shops and all that. I don't know, but I'd probably put forests around here. And this will lead to the next section of the zoo that I will be working on, the passage to Oceania, which will have Australia and the Oceanian islands like New Caledonia, New Zealand, Fiji, I think is one of them, and like it would have a good list of a good amount of animals. But that's that. Anyways, this is the last exhibit we will be looking at today, and as you could probably tell from the name of the loop, the Jaguar loop, this is the Jaguar exhibit, and I really love the way this turned out. It took me a few days to build, but it was definitely worth it. I just don't know. This is really cool. I really love the way this looks. It's supposed to be like a canyon kind of vibe, like a tropical canyon. I was gonna add leaves, but it's probably not gonna be like too realistic to have on these walls. And this is the first exhibit. The Jaguar is right here. It gets stuck here. I don't know why. Might need to add like barrier blocks or something to like keep it out, because it keeps getting stuck in this little area and then it can't get out. But this is the Jaguar exhibit. Well, one of the 3 exhibits that we'll be looking at. And yeah, so this is an overpass. This will pass into the next exhibit we'll be looking at. It's this exhibit right here. This one's not. This one's probably like the second best of the three exhibits that we'll be looking at for the Jaguar. And this is another viewing of the first exhibit. And yeah, I really love the way this turned out. And this is a really cool exhibit for the Jaguar overall. I know it's probably a little too much for one individual Jaguar. But come on, Jaguars are freaking awesome, man. But yeah, this is the last part we'll be looking at for the Jaguar part. The Jaguar, I don't know. This means a better name, probably like Jaguar Ridge or Jaguar Canyon. I can't really think of a name right now. But yeah, this is the underwater viewing of the third Jaguar exhibit. It looks really nice. It's kind of simple, but works perfectly. Where's the sun at in this? It's setting, so let's do noon. And we have one of the other viewing areas, Jaguar exhibit. This is where the waterfalls go in and to the little pond, which again will have a pump that pumps the water back here. I felt like we had another viewing area for this, but we didn't. But yeah, another overpass that takes the Jaguar to this part. And this is like the main part of the Jaguar Trail, because Jaguar. But yeah, so that's a little area for it to rest on, and we have a little kind of like another little cave for like people to like view the Jaguar. It will probably like come up here and sleep. But this was kind of inspired off of Metro Park Zoo's Roseboro Tiger Passenger, I think that's what it's called. But it was kind of inspired off of this. I was originally saving this design for my tigers, the Siberian tigers that I planned to add. But no, I couldn't wait, and I had to add it to this. And yeah, it was definitely worth it. So that's really all I have to share for the zoo. But so the video uploading is going to be different. I'll either post a video of me building an exhibit, and the tours will only happen when I complete a full section. So yeah, some exhibits won't be showcased until the actual tour. But if you're in ZAU, then you'll probably see them already before they're showcased on YouTube. And yeah, if you guys did enjoy, please be sure to like, subscribe, and give this video some love, give this channel some love, and thank you for supporting Rocky Springs Zoo. See ya.